Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Listen, OBS always be changing things. The way the audio looks now is so different from me, someone who's not tech savvy. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Happy reset day. Dive and Tony, hello. Ignis, Katie, Michelle, Amy Jo, Joey, Shayla, hello. Oh, that's me. Hi, me. Kaylee, been a while since you were able to watch live. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a fabulous day. There is sound. The game always gets me. It's always playing music before I start, and then as soon as stream starts, it's like nothing. So I think I'm losing it because I'm like, where's the sound? Hi, Momo. How's it going? How did everybody do on Dream Snaps? Listen, I feel like today's gonna be a day. I need to check my Scrooge shop, see what's going on. I got a couple new things in my chest from Dream Snaps. We gotta check.
When I tell Grimsby about
Oh, there is like a bonus gift or something that seemed like it would be moonstones from the main menu, but I haven't actually checked. I need to get that. I got a couple new things for my Dream Snaps chest. They were both from Wish Blossom Ranch though. One was like a fountain, the other one was like a Tigger rug or something. I still don't have the fence, but who knows? Today might be the day. Any day could be the day. We also need to check the Dream Snaps theme, which I did sneak a peek at before, and the premium shop. I think I know what's in there. One of the things I'm confused about, and we're gonna have to chat. New, which is fun. Confusing, less so. You got 900, but it's fine since you did it last minute. Fair. 1500, 1200, and 600. 2500, and you're happy with it. That's good. I feel like Dream Snaps has been so up and down for me lately. I have this.
greetings, neighbor.
Oh, I guess I got it recently. I did get 4,000 moonstones on my Dream Snap this time, which I was very pleased to see because I had, what, 30 moonstones to my name? Something tragic like that. So the 4,000 was very welcome. I can get a couple things from the premium shop, which we love. I also have to check for my moonstone chest, to be honest. And then anything else that's new that I was thinking of? Oh, did anyone get mail today? Okay, so this is bringing it way back. I didn't have it this morning when I first logged in, but I had it just a few minutes ago when I logged on for stream. There was something in the mail that was just, they resent the letter saying, hey, you bought tool skins and you have Rift in Time, have these skins for your Royal Hourglass. Did anyone else get that piece of mail again today? It was very bizarre. At first I saw it and I thought it was going to be tool skins for Storybook Vale, like the snippet catching Royal Net. I was like, out of nowhere? That's a surprise. A welcome one if I do say so myself. But it was for Rift in Time. Now, I didn't check and see if they sent it for Rift in Time, but they actually gave us Royal Net skins, but I suppose I can check that. Hi, Candia. How's it going? Okay. Last place, Wish Blossom Mountains. Let's see what we have there. Anything? Also, thinking about Storybook Vale being so long ago was a year and a half ago? A year and a half ago that we first got that? It does not feel like that long. But it also feels like longer. It's one of those things. Listen, oh my gosh, no one judge me. I'm not So I feel like this is something that you shouldn't do because I think it can make you sick. But I think I did it in such a short period of time that it's probably fine. So I made a smoothie and I froze half of it because I had too much. And then yesterday and today, both days, I like defrosted it and then popped it in the freezer because I defrosted it a little bit too much, but then it got too frozen. So now it's thawing again. We'll see if I drink it before it's like too defrosted and then try to pop it back in the freezer. I think 2 times is 2 times too many, so nothing new there, unfortunate. Let's go back to the valley. Back to the valley. Okay. So we have, oh, let me also, before I do this, just pop on over here and get these flowers. I've been trying to be better about getting the things that people have to offer because there are resources just waiting to be gathered. I have so much space in my storage island, and I've been crafting a fair amount of flower themed things, I think. Okay, we'll also pop down to the boat. And see what's up there. Also, if anyone is sending messages and I'm not responding to them, it's because I'm not seeing them. If y'all are just not particularly chatty today, that's fine. But I noticed that yesterday too. So it could be just a little solemn day. Not solemn, a little bit of a quiet day. That's fine, but I'm not ignoring you if you are trying to say things. Okay, we have for Dream Snaps, spring into style, welcome spring with color, create vibrant floral spaces, put on your brightest flowery outfit, and celebrate the season's arrival. I feel like this is different than the jungle one, but I feel like it's giving similar. I don't hate it though. The shop today, we have, okay, this is the thing we need to talk about. Tangled watering can. This was in the developer update video, I think, for this update, where it's a tool set, but it's just the watering can. And the more you use it, you unlock different versions. I'm being so serious. What's the difference between these two versions? I'm not trying to be funny, like maybe there's a difference in game. Oh, I see. Wait, I lied. I was gonna say, oh, I see it. I don't. You used to play this on Switch, but moved to PC when you bought DLCs. You have a Switch 2 now. Does anyone know if the DLC will transfer to your Switch 2? You cannot go to the DLC maps on your Switch unless you buy the DLC on your Switch. You'll still have access to the characters, the houses, the tools, but if you want to be able to go to the map and do like the DLC quests, you have to have the DLC on that platform. At first you didn't see the chest and thought it was the tree was a storage thing. You were about to change up so much of your storage. It would be cool if we had something like that. Anyway, I don't see the difference between the last two. Maybe we'll get this today for science and experiment. This! Don't play with me. This is so cute. I love Enchanted so much. I feel like this is a need. This is a need. And, well, I'm wearing a hat right now, so I can't see the hair. This hair looks kind of cute. The bang is giving Ariel to me. It doesn't look different at all. What even is the point to it? I'm wondering if it has, because okay, here, this I think is supposed to be the fully upgraded one. It looks like it has like little sparklies. I wonder if it's like this one, and then this one. The only difference between this one and this one is that it has sparklies. If so, it's not enough. Not enough. You did not get that piece of mail. Interesting. Kitty, hello. You know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Lavish Lilac Cottage. This kind of reminds me of the... What does this remind me of? It kind of reminds me of the little vineyard house that we got as part of... as a part of one of those Moonstone bundles, right? Let me see if I can find it. It's not very similar, but oh, I forgot we can move the stables here. I think that also had like purpley stuff. This one I think I'm thinking of. I wonder if they would look cute together. Hopefully. Hi Renee, hello. I do want to get the house, but I think, oops, so many buttons. I think today the vibe is for me to get the Giselle costume and the Tangled watering can. The Tangled watering can for science. The outfit for necessity. I don't know. Okay, let me get this. The outfit for vibes, exactly. And we'll get this, and then hopefully I'll buy moonstones and we'll get the house, or I'll pin it or something. Or we can actually go find my moonstone chest. Imagine any of those things happening. Okay. So let's check this out. Ooh, I need Giselle in this game so badly. I really, truly do. We have this Giselle costume dress. I'm glad they went with this dress. I think this is the most iconic one from the movie. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so happy. Listen, I truly feel I'm living my dream at the moment. Hi, Cinderella. Cartoon Giselle is so pretty. That too, exactly. Did anyone else pick up anything from the premium shop this week? Or are you thinking about picking up anything from the premium shop this week? Then we have this hair. This hair, here's the thing. I think it's cute. The only thing is this Ariel looking bang is, I think, a little much for me. But it's cute. I also feel like I wonder if this hair is cuter in different colors. Like lighter colors. I fear it is. Maybe I'll be a blonde again. Selena Gomez in the scene, come back as a blonde. Try a different lipstick on. Just like a lighter brown. What is this controlling? Oh, it's a little ombre effect. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. I think I love everything about this. Wait. Oh, it has the shoes attached? Okay. I mean, that's fun, I guess. They're like a little white heel with a little pink flower cluster moment. Fair enough, fair enough. Hi, Yana. Hello. Okay, the other thing we need to do is we need to check out this watering can. Am I gonna regret getting this? Probably. This is me saying officially I do not currently endorse this. We're gonna have to see how we feel about it. I don't know why they did this individual. Okay, on principle, I hate that they gave this to us individually. Why? I like the idea that in theory of tools that you can level up and they change aesthetically. Why not give us a whole set though? Even if it's slightly more expensive than a regular tool set, I would still prefer that so much more. Some items have secret styles you can unlock by equipping them to earn XP and level them up. Okay, well, we'll try that. Let's exit out of here. Let's take a look at this watering can. Perhaps a test? Perhaps, but still. I mean, it's a cute watering can, but like, why would I want a Tangled watering can and everything else to be a different style? For my multiple tool skin peeps, do you keep all of your tools as one cohesive set, or do you pick different set skins for different tools as your default? Does that make sense? Heavy sigh indeed. Listen, I'm a set girly. Like, I like all of my tools being a consistent set unless I'm doing a specific dream snap. Then I'll change one tool to fit the theme. But it's gonna throw me off running around with the Tangled watering can when everything else is different. Okay, I have just the thing for this. Let me find a gardening villager. The watering can seems so random. I guess because like that's the wrong island. I guess because like flowers, gardening, watering, like I kind of see what they're doing, but I wish they'd given us a full set. Here's the thing. I would rather have a more expensive
I'm very happy to see
full
you.
tool skin set that evolves, or a regular priced regular tool skin set. I don't want an individual tool that levels. That doesn't sound fun to me. I think I already grabbed my, oh no, I did not. Okay, we're gonna do some pumpkins for a sec because we're gonna try to, oh yeah, Cinderella was broken last time I was harvesting with her, so that's where all of those came from. Because we're gonna try to level up this watering can. You do different things depending on what you like. That's fair. The bell set can't be beat. You haven't bought any others. For me, it's the electrical parade set. I love that set. I love that set so much. I truly do think probably the tool skin sets just didn't sell as well as they were hoping because they are expensive. And I think people tend to, well, I could imagine people finding a set that they like and sticking with that and then saving the moonstones and not buying others. I did buy every set because I like having them and I like switching them from time to time, but the electrical parade one is my default. It's like my go-to. Oh, hello, pumpkin capybara. Go ahead and grab all of these. Hello ×2, kitty. You're annoyed with the choice of just giving us a can. Yeah, I mean, I do agree that this is probably them testing out something new. But no matter how I feel about this watering can, I suspect my opinion, this again is just off of vibes. I won't know for sure, but I suspect my feeling about this will be like, I don't really care that much about evolving tools, but no matter how I feel, whether I like the evolving aspect or not, I just want them to give us full sets. If you want to give us XP tools, at least give it to us as a set. Or if you want to sell them individually, I guess fine. But if you want to do, no, well, okay, don't get any ideas now. But if you want to sell them individually, I feel like you gotta do it like the bundles that we've been having, like the big Plaza bundle. Like, give an option for you to get them as individual tools, but make the whole set, have the whole set in the premium shop. And then if you buy all of them, you get a bundle price, like a quote discount price. You know what I mean? Don't give me just one tool. Oh, it's just dawned on me that I have no seeds. In that case, we're not doing pumpkins. We're gonna do something that's fast. Give me some wheat seeds. Some wheat seeds.
Hey
You're
there.
probably passing on the watering can because unless they let you place it, you don't care. That's fair. I probably would have passed on the watering can, but considering it's a new feature, I want to check it out. What do the upgrades do to the watering can? They change the appearance of it, and it seems like, I think from what I remember with them talking about it before, once you, like, the more you use it, you unlock the other like fancier versions, like aesthetic versions, but once you unlock all of them, you can switch between them, which I guess is cool in theory. I would be surprised, depending on how they look, if people actually switch between them and don't just leave the most upgraded version as the one that they use. Especially because with this one so far, it seems like some of the parts like glow a little bit more, and then you get a little like fancy firefly looking effect around the handle maybe. But what I think could be cool eventually was if they had some sort of thing where it starts out like green and then like it sprouts like some flower buds, and then there's one that's all flowers, because I feel like those would look distinctly different enough that there would potentially be more reason to switch between them. I don't know that the different versions of this watering can are different enough to be fun to switch between. Does that make sense? And that's also kind of why I wanted to get it, because I want to look and see for myself how different they are. But I do think it's an interesting concept if they look different enough. I don't know. I'm sure some of you have already had the watering can, like purchased it and leveled it up. I'm not sure how easy or difficult it is to level it up, but if you have thoughts on the final look and the difference between the 3 levels, please let me know. The tediosity. My goodness. Also, ignore this island. There's just a lot going on. Okay. Plant. This dress is such a win, though. I love this dress. I love an Empire waist moment. Actually, I don't think an Empire waist would look good on me as a person, though. But looking at them, I like them. All right, you're almost done, Pixel Tink. Ooh. Well, there you go. Happy to take the opportunity to level up the critters. I haven't paid attention recently to how many star coins I have. I think it's getting spooky. It's been getting spooky. I've been talking about how spooky it's been for like months now and have still done nothing. Okay, so this is what we look like right now. It's cute is the thing. I like the handle. I see what they did there with it being like hair that's twisted and then it's like wrapped around the... I see you, Game Loft. Like, it's a cute design. I do think it is. I will be curious to see how long it takes to level up this watering can, because... Oh, welcome to level 4. I thought you were already level 4. Holding her hair? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, that's what we're doing? Well, we're holding what I imagine is a metal approximation of her hair. Not her actual hair, although I guess if you wanted that to canonically be what's happening with this watering can, you can make it so for you. Okay. Oh! Wait. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, that was pretty quick. This is for Ancient Gardeners, so this is not like a huge plot to get to the second level of the watering can. Once I'm done watering this, we'll try out the other appearance of it. Excuse me, Cinderella. Did I water that? I did. Okay. We have no, not accessories, tools. Oh, did it automatically change to it? Interesting. Okay. Okay, this one just like glows a little bit. Okay, let me... This is maybe not the best island for this. So we have, yes, this is a glowing watering can. I do like the flower effect on the side of the handle there. I think that's nice. It kind of reminds me of the wish blossoms. And then this one is similar. It doesn't glow and the flower... Oh, I see you. Okay, okay, okay. It's like on this one, the petals are closed and then it like blooms out in the net. Okay, I see you. I'm catching the vision. I do still think it's very subtle and like I don't really know in which world I would choose to have the first one equipped when I have access to this second one. And I feel like it's so quick to get access to the second one. So kind of what's the point? That's my initial... Oh, right. That's my bad. That's my initial opinion first. The spout on the end, I didn't notice a difference in the spout. Oh, girl, don't hold this watering can. The spout there looks like so. What does the other one look like? Oh, yeah, it got larger. Okay. All right. That too is different. Okay. We're going to use these to harvest. I'm gonna run out of space. And then there's a world in which I plant those and then just like move that so it doesn't water them. No, there's not a world in which I do that. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, in that case, let me just go get some more seeds. The things I do for you all. I'm doing this for me too. It would be the same exact thing. Okay.
Wow!
Thanks, Goof. My smoothie is finally almost a drinkable consistency. Anyone have any good coffee today? Anyone have any good coffee recommendations? Or coffee creamers? I know we talk about this every so often, but I'm always in the market for a good coffee creamer. Too thick? Well, you missed the saga, kitty. Long story short, it was the leftover part of a smoothie that I made and then I put it in the freezer, but every time I thaw it, it keeps getting too thawed, so then I stick it in the freezer, but then it gets too frozen again. Hi, Kat. Hello. Chobani has great creamers. I do love a Chobani creamer, to be honest. I've been into nut pod creamers recently. They're unsweetened, so you do have to like add sweetener, but they have a nice consistency. Melanie, I have had one or two of those in the past, but I haven't been to Starbucks in years, I think. That might be a lie. I might have gone once, like, when my brother was here last time. Made a brown butter coffee syrup. Now tell me more about that. You like a chocolate covered strawberry? That sounds like something I would never try. This might be controversial. I feel like I have to have talked about this before. I like strawberries and I like chocolate. And I like chocolate covered strawberries, but any other time that you put strawberry and chocolate in something together, it's kind of a like no thanks response from me. Like my reaction is like, I don't know about that. Like a Neapolitan ice cream, no thank you. Like a chocolate strawberry cheesecake or something, I'm like, no thank you. I don't know what it is about the flavors together that unless it's actually a strawberry dipped in chocolate, something in me says that's not right. You're gonna adopt a kitten today? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Listen, cats are pretty cute. I just can't stand dealing with litter boxes. I know you can get like fancy robot litter boxes. Here's the thing, I can't stand those either. Like, I don't know why. If you could have cats without the litter boxes, that would be great. If you could have dogs without having to take them outside, that would be great. But like, because both of those things are true for both of those animals, I will probably never have a pet. Okay, let's see if we can level this up. You waited for it to solidify and then skimmed it off the top. It was 3 tablespoons of butter, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and a 1/4 cup of water. That sounds really interesting. Also, even if you had put the butter in your coffee, I wouldn't be that concerned by it because wasn't that a thing for a while? Was that like a keto thing that everyone did for a couple years? I'm sure people still do that. I personally didn't, but wasn't like butter coffee a thing? I never subscribed to a keto lifestyle personally, but you know what's also come across my desk recently outside of the protein maxing that we have discussed? Like a carnivorous diet where you essentially just eat a lot of red meat. Now, I haven't looked into it. I have no opinions about it. I just know that it exists now, and I've seen a couple creators who I know from nothing to do with lifestyle or health stuff, just promoting their meat-based diet. Your coworker did that diet? Yeah, again, I have no opinion about it. I don't even know exactly what it entails. I'm not giving anyone any advice or lack of advice. I am simply saying that this is something that came across my desk. It's not something I do. It's not something I even know. Oh, this is silly. Why am I doing this? Oh my goodness. Wait. Kitty's here. We can have our Mary-Kate and Ashley reference of the day now. Okay, it might not be our only one. I can't make any promises. But what I can promise is that my sister's having a Mary-Kate and Ashley themed birthday party. I didn't know this was happening until she asked me about finding the Mary-Kate and Ashley You're Invited font. And then she sent me a mock-up of the invitation. You're done. Listen. The last time we brought up Mary-Kate and Ashley, you weren't here. I thought it was fitting that you're here now when I have this new news. How are my pockets? Oh, they're actually surprisingly fine. Was farming 10,000 wheat on my bingo card for stream today? No, but this is, I guess, what the world is. The jar is going to be so full, as it should be, to be honest. The NYC trip is getting closer and closer. I would like to go. I truly would. I think my sister's going to be in New York soon. She was supposed to see Ragtime. I told you all about my sister and her obsession with Ragtime. She was going to see it live. I don't know if she's actually able to now. think she said she might have had to cancel, but okay, plant away, plant away. I really wish it would have worked where I could just plant them with the gardener and not have them watered and then water them myself, but unfortunately I wasn't able to game the system. Speaking of game the system, I'm so certain that most of you will have no idea what I'm talking about. But I have mentioned playing Blueprints on the channel before. My partner and I are so close to being done. We thought we were done, and then we discovered that there's another area that we still have to explore. So we were trying to get to this area. And it was just like a tedious process. Blueprints has a roguelike element to it. So even though we've been playing it together, he ended up doing a few runs when I was off doing something, and I did a couple runs yesterday when he was at work or something. And on my last run yesterday, I cleared what I needed to clear to get to this new area. And I had so many steps left. I had so much money. I had like 200 coins. I had like 17 keys, and I had like 20 gems. If you don't know this game, that's not going to mean anything to you. But if you do know that this game, you're going to know that that's kind of a lot to have. So I was like, this is horrendous. I was so well equipped to continue on, but I had to stop because I couldn't keep playing without him. And in Blueprints, unfortunately, there's no way to save like your current point. You have to end the day, and that's the only way that it saves. And the roguelike aspect of it is after you end the day, you start a new day, and all of your items resets to your starting quantities, which is nowhere near what I had. So I had to let all of that go to waste because I needed to wait for my partner to continue. But that's true love. Waiting to continue games and waiting to continue series until the person that you've been doing the thing with is there is true love. Okay, we finally upgraded our watering can to level 3 now. And yeah. Ooh, okay, here's the thing. Okay, let me actually incidentally water these again, just like finish watering these, and then I'll share my thoughts because I do have final thoughts. How are we liking the new items? The dress I love. The hair I enjoy. I just wish like the bang was like a little bit more subtle, just a tiny teensy tiny. The house I didn't get yet. The watering can, I have my final thoughts, which I will share as soon as I'm done watering all of this stuff. Okay, I will be super, like, I don't really watch a lot of people's, well, really anybody. I don't really watch anybody's premium shop review content, but I kind of want to watch everyone's premium shop review content now to see what they think about this. Oh, you can also leave, girl. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for your services. My final thoughts about the watering can is this entire thing feels okay. Before I say something mean, let's start with a compliment sandwich. I love when Dreamlight Valley tries new things. I really love the creativity of being like, oh, here's a new idea. Let's implement this in the game and see how people feel about it. I would much rather, I say this all the time, I would much rather see them try something and have it not land for me than do the same thing over and over again and have it be okay. You know, I admire the effort. That being said, this particular new thing feels a bit pointless to me in its current iteration. We've talked about the fact that for me, and I would assume many players, having a singular tool in a style is like, why? It makes more sense to have a set. I think the concept of leveling up a tool is interesting. I think it would be more interesting if they were more aesthetically different, or if you leveled up your tool and it gave you gameplay effects instead of visual effects. I also additionally think that the final tool iteration does not feel significantly more complex in design or significantly more beautiful in design than the things that we've had in other tool skin sets. What I mean by that is like this is the final form, right? So, okay, also for context, we're paying 1,500 moonstones for a watering can. The tool skin sets that we have are usually 37,500 moonstones, which means that this is wait a second, math. This is like 40% of, this is almost half of the price. It's not almost half. It's close to half of the price of a whole tool set bundle. The only one I'm ever going to use is the fancy one. And the fancy one, I don't think is necessarily fancier than other tool skins that we've had. Like, yeah, it has this glowing effect that, granted, is quite cute and it follows you around, but we already have tool skins with animated effects like this one, I think, that has the petals that follow us. So like, it's not, do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel better than the things that we have. It's spending more money than you would have if you just gave us a full bundle. Like, just give us a normal bundle is what I say. That's my personal vote. Cool that we tried something. It doesn't feel worth it to me personally. I am very open to anybody who's a huge fan of the watering can telling me that they like it and what they enjoy about it, because I would be very open to a different perspective. But for me, I don't like it. Give us regular tool sets back, please. Okay. Let me empty my pockets and we might do some decorating. It does not make things grow faster, Cassie. It does not. Don't need this wheat, but I might pop it in here anyway. TLDR, flop, miss, and mid. Well, those are Kitty's words, but I don't strongly disagree. I saved you 1,500 moonstones, and I'm happy to do so. I think my pumpkin chest is also full, but we'll see. Oh, it's not. There we go. Okay, and then up here. 2 flowers. Oh. Oh, or we could do my dream snap. I'm not gonna do my dream snap. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? You speak with my inner monologue. Well, you want it because you like to have everything, but you totally agree with the assessment. Yeah. Yeah. I would just much rather have a regular tool set. Cozy Keto and friends, welcome in. What perfect timing. Actually, y'all can give me your opinions. Welcome, welcome. Do one of the mods mind grabbing Keto's link? If you type exclamation mark keto, I might have put a command in, but I'm really bad at remembering what commands I have and don't have. Did you miss that I built a farming island? Well, here's the thing. That video is supposed to be coming out. I meant to have it out last weekend, but now it'll probably be coming out this weekend. But yeah, I did build a farming island. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Kitty, thank you for sharing that link. All my YouTube friends, go check out Cozy Keto. Theater Sloth Child, hi. Varda. Keto, Dreams with Jam, welcome in. Yeah, this is my farming island. It's yeah, obviously like a Hercules Mythopia kind of inspired spot that has a plot for each of the crops in the game, and I kind of love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's really great. And all of my gardening villagers have access to the island, so I can always find someone for things. Okay. How's the reset adventure going? You love the Herc vibes? Your new storage is kind of the same vibe. Oh, nice. I'm just so excited for the I'm so excited for the Hercules update whenever we get that. I know we're just now getting into the Pocahontas update teasers and stuff, but the Hercules one I need, and I especially need Meg, probably in a DLC. But the reset adventures are going pretty well. I love Enchanted. I love Giselle. I love this dress. I'm so happy that we have it. We just finished leveling up the watering can though, and we were talking about the watering can. Did you get it, and do you have opinions on it? Oh, I don't have it equipped anymore. Yeah, As a native woman, you're so excited for Pocahontas, but as a Disney kid, you're so excited for Hercules. That's amazing. I do love Pocahontas. Just Around the River Bend is probably one of my favorite Disney songs. I don't know what it is about that song. I love it so much, especially the little like outro. Hello, amazing. When does the star path end? Good question. 19 days, you have some time. But yes, the watering can, the verdict is I wish they just gave us a full set that looked like this, that looks like the upgraded version. That's my opinion. I think it's just, it's not challenging enough to be fun. The versions aren't different enough that I'll switch between them. And the upgraded version is not fancy enough to make up for the fact that we're paying like a third to a half of a full tool set just to get one tool. Sorry about that, Theater Sloth. Sometimes Stream Elements doesn't really love the commands. That's where you live. Your family has Native and Hispanic roots, so anything Pocahontas or Encanto you love seeing. Encanto is so good. I am not Hispanic. in any way. I think all of the Latin cultures are so beautiful, though. Where I live now has an ever-growing Hispanic community, and it's beautiful to see. I think it's a lot of fun. And I just like am very pro representation. I mean, y'all know I constantly, well, not constantly, but I have before said that I'm constantly the friend that is too woke, and that remains true and will probably always be true of me as a person. I just love representation. I love people being happy, okay? I love people seeing themselves. I just remember being a little baby black girl, seeing Brandy Cinderella and not thinking anything of it, but like also having the knowledge that like she was the first princess I saw in anything that looked like me, and like no one cared, and that was beautiful. I don't know. Hi, Anthony. Hello, hello. You didn't get the watering can? You didn't like the fully upgraded version, and honestly, you wanted to buy the lilac house and Giselle costume first. Fair, fair, fair. Yeah. I didn't have a chance to get the house yet, but I do want to get it. The house looks really pretty. I only really got the watering can because I wanted to see what it was like as a new feature. I think when we get new features, I want to see what it's about. I want to see what the future of the game might be looking like. And I decided this one was just, you know, not for me. Not for me, not for me. How did everyone do on Dream Snaps? I got 4K again. Wait, I forgot. We thought our scores were gonna flip. How did you do on Dream Snaps? Do you know yet? I think I might try to put these here. 1200 for you. We did flip flop. I'm sorry. I stole your 4K. Representation is so important for everyone to have. You love diversity and the addition of more cultural references to the Disney world. Me too, me too. Okay, I need to decide what I'm doing over here. I think part of this, I wonder if we can fence off this area and then eventually make this a spot where we move all of our flower spawns and just kind of let them chill there. I'm kind of open to that idea. I think that could be interesting. This I do want to be a dining moment, so I might try to mirror this a little bit with an archway. And a smaller fence. Oops, stuck in the wall. You're Polish and German and English, but every time K-pop Demon Hunters wins an award or has a moment, boy oh boy, do you cry ugly tears of joy. It's so good. Speaking of that, we haven't talked about this, but the Oscars, I didn't watch them. I don't usually watch like award shows, but I think it's fun to pop in after the fact and see what won. Also, Sinners, controversially for me because I don't like horror movies, was my movie of the year last year. It was so phenomenal, and the combination of seeing them do a version of I Lied to You, like represent that scene on stage at the Oscars, and then having them do Golden at the Oscars, I was just like, this is a beautiful moment for people. This is truly beautiful. Also, that scene, I think I mentioned this before, one of the best scenes in any movie that I've seen ever. That juke joint scene in Sinners, oh my gosh, it's just phenomenal. It's so good. I was also pleased to see that Michael B won lead actor. I have historically been a person who would not have considered Michael B. Jordan to be an acting powerhouse, but he was so good in Sinners. Like, I've seen him in a few things, and I'm like, yeah, he's okay. But in Sinners, I was like, he was really, really good in this. It was really good. Put this here instead. Markiplier made it to the Oscars. Somehow that showed up on my YouTube homepage. I don't follow Markiplier. I just know he's like a huge creator. But I did see a picture that he posted of himself at the Oscars. Somehow. There was an iCarly episode where a fan was Polish and he spoke Polish on the show. Your best friend and you still quote it to this day. We love that. I can't fit these here. Sad, sad, sad. Okay. In that case, I'm going to try to I have a small tree? Not really. This is testing me. I'm being tested. I do just put this here. Bestie, yes, 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 Melanie, honestly. You may or may not have had a major crush on Michael B. Jordan's character. Wait, which one? The roles that Michael B has gotten in the past, you feel like didn't showcase his talent like his more recent roles. I mean, I feel like the big one that I know he's been in like lots of things. He was in Fruitvale Station, which I didn't watch because I can't. There are some things that I'm like, I love that this was made. I can't watch it. Like I am not going to be able to watch that. He was in Creed, right? I didn't see Creed. The big one I think of is Black Panther. And while I love Black Panther, watching it, I wasn't blown away by his acting. I thought his character was interesting, but I wasn't like, this is the best performance I've ever seen. That's just, I'm not an actor. I mean, I'm an actor. I'm an actress, but I'm not actually an actress. So that's just my personal opinion. But I did think Sinners was fabulous, and I thought his performance was his two performances phenomenal. Acting alongside yourself, power move. What am I looking for? Why this game makes me second guess everything I know about myself, because the fact that these bushes are still not in bushes and are in trees makes me so angry, because then I'm already too easily distracted. So I do something 5 times before I actually complete it. But then when I make the same mistake over and over, because I'm like, it's a bush, it should be in bushes, but it's not, because it's Dreamlight Valley. It just makes me feel like I'm losing it. See. I don't think I can put that there. I might be able to change some of that around. Let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of this. Oops. Let me move this back. Oops. Yes, I think all of these changes are going to be for the best. I can get rid of this and put that there. Okay. Your husband grew up watching him, but you grew up going to his rival high school, and his mom used to go into your dad's work often, so you feel that's a really cool invisible string. Oh, that's fun. Pinning the watering can for now. Maybe when you get more moonstones, you'll get it. I do hope that they give us a full Tangled tool skin set, and that if you have the watering can already, you get a discount on it, you know? I hope that's what comes out of this, because I do think it's a cute tool skin. I just think it's not... Oh, it's just not giving what I feel it should give for the price. Smoke, yeah. Smoke and stack, my goodness. Okay. Next, we a little bit echo some of this. That's funny. Tell us another one. Listen, Anthony, we can be optimistic. We're pro optimism over here on the Tinker Lily channel. Thank you so much again for the raid, Keto. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes, this will work. I'm okay with this so far. I don't know if I can squeeze this in here. I hope I can. Got the walls that are in the shop today. You'd rather have that for $17.50 than the watering can. Wait, was it the Encanto walls? I actually was, I guess, a bad streamer and I didn't look at the rest of the stuff that wasn't new. Ah, yes, the Encanto walls. I do love these. I have these in my Mount Olympus in Mythopia. The Labyrinth bundle, I feel like, is a must for anybody who builds, not for like most of the stuff. Specifically just for these topiary bushes, I use them generously, and I think they're wonderful. The New Orleans gazebo is gorgeous. I do like this bench. I feel like I don't use it very much anymore. I like this fairy outfit. I'm wearing this. Well, no, I was wearing this before I bought the Giselle outfit, so I do quite like this. I just truly wish they would stop giving us accessories attached to hair. I mean, this was from a Star Path quite a while ago, so the point doesn't specifically apply to this, but I wish they would just find a system where they could make head accessories work with hairstyles instead of building them into hairstyles. That would be my dream. Okay. Oh, frozen walls. Gotcha. The frozen walls, I mean, I haven't decorated with them yet. I'm still not 100% sure how to feel about them. They're a little like chunky, and I feel like the color scheme is a little challenging. Do I have the chairs over here? No, those are the other ones. Okay. Tony's house skin is so nice. Wait, is that a Star Path thing? I still haven't bought the premium Star Path. I need to, though. I plan to. I just haven't yet. Does anyone know the song Under the Folding Branches? I don't know who it's by. I just know it because it's from one of the most heartbreaking scenes to me in One Tree Hill. Which is not... He's on the door, Peyton. He's on the dang door under me. But... I love One Tree Hill. Okay. Let me find... some plants. The Veils! Yes! That sounds familiar, Anthony. I think that is who it's by. Great song. One Tree Hill had some fabulous music in it. Can we bring back the era of shows with good music? Now, to be fair, I'm saying this knowing that I feel like a lot of people feel that way about The Summer I Turned Pretty. Granted, I only watched the first season and then a couple episodes of a different season of The Summer I Turned Pretty, so I can't really vouch for it past the first season. I do think the first season had pretty good music, but there was like an era of television, probably because they had so many episodes. I don't know what the correlation there is, but I'm sure it exists, where the music was phenomenal. One Tree Hill, phenomenal. Gossip Girl, phenomenal. and iconic, because not only did it have just great songs, it also used them greatly. It's not enough to have great songs. One must also use them greatly. And the what you say Thanksgiving scene in Gossip Girl is truly cinema. You feel like the Netflix show Virgin River had good music? I never watched that. Is that the one that has the actress who plays someone who had, I don't know, I feel like this is maybe a spoiler, so I'm gonna say it in a way that's not a spoiler. Someone who is somehow involved with Kevin Pearson in This Is Us. Is that actress? Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. Probably I should make a coffee and put it there too. Vampire Diaries and the originals had great songs. Every now and then I think I should finish the originals. I did somehow watch all of the Vampire Diaries. That show, TV had too many seasons. Not only too many seasons, it had too many episodes per season. We've talked about that ad nauseum, but the originals I couldn't finish because Davina was introduced, and Davina was not my cup of tea. House of Plaza coming along pretty well, I think. It's coming along pretty well. You don't think it's the show that I'm thinking of? Wait, Virgin River? Let me double check. No, it is. That's the actress. She's in This Is Us. I'm pretty sure. She looks like her, unless she has a twin. Alexandra Breckenridge. Television. No, yeah, it's her. At Wadium ad nauseum. Gossip Girl was aired during one of the best TV times, along with Mad Men and Breaking Bad. I never watched Breaking Bad or Mad Men. I did come across something recently where someone told me years ago that I should watch something. I came across something where someone told me I should watch something, and I feel like that something was, is there a Breaking Bad show that's like Better Call Saul or something? Was that what they were telling me to watch? I think they were also telling me to watch Shameless, but I could be making all of this up. You don't watch a lot of shows. The only show you've watched recently was Abbott Elementary. Do you like that? I feel like I've heard good things about it. Okay. We are going to now. What does that mean? It means at length, at great length. Excessively, potentially. Not excessively. I think it just means thoroughly. Prolifically, even. You never placed her as the same actress in This Is Us? Yeah. She's Sophie. It focuses on the lawyer that was in Breaking Bad. Here's the thing. I'm not even 100%. I have ideas. No, I'm pretty sure I know what Breaking Bad is about. Even though it's... I think I know what Breaking Bad is about. You don't need to tell me. I feel mostly confident in this. kind of want to set up like a little moment, like a little gardeny moment. I don't know if it's gonna work out the way that I want it to. I would have to remove some of this to give myself a way out to get there. Every day's a school day. I love learning things. I really truly do. The fence is really tall, but I think it's kind of set far back. I'm mostly confident in this as an idea. The execution of it, I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. I think I'm gonna bring this forward and this way more. And you might be asking why I'm using this other fence. Don't worry about it. It's just because that way I can replace it and it'll line up as desired. This, I think I'm going to bring here. And then this would be like so, kind of. What fence is that? This white one? It's called the Elegant White Fence. So descriptive. It's from Tramp's quest line. I think it's his first quest even. I really didn't need to do this that way. There. You love it. It's a really funny show and you just watch it while playing Dreamlight Valley and it's really comforting to watch for some reason. I know these two shows have absolutely nothing to do with each other, but maybe at some point they were both being advertised like at the same time or something. Whenever I think of the show Virgin River, I think of the show When Calls the Heart, which is a period piece, like a random period piece. I think they both give me like, I don't know. I don't even know what Virgin River is about. I feel like it's about something rural. It's about something rural. It also in my brain lives somewhat similar to like in a similar place to Heart of Dixie, the one with Rachel Bilson that was on the CW. But I think they both give me like pseudo Hallmarky kind of like dramas. I only have one more of those benches. I need to fix that immediately. Is this a craftable fence? It is, yes. Once you do the quest line and get access to it, you can craft more of it.
There's a lot about this valley that reminds me of home.
Okay. Let me buy more of those benches, please, Scrooge. It's like a Hallmark movie broken into into shows with a touch of a Lifetime movie. That's the vibe I get. Oh no, it's mine. My smoothie is slightly too liquidy now. I'm going to take a second and take a sip of this. I'm not making the mistake of freezing it again. It's way too liquidy, y'all. I don't like it. Let's move on. What smoothie? I don't know. I got like
Choose between blue and pink.
They were like these individual packets from Aldi. I think these ones were like
Bye-bye now.
avocado and banana and something. I don't know. They were the green ones from Aldi. Pineapple is in there, I think. And it's good in general. This is purely user error, but yeah. Oh yes, benches. I think maybe we make this like, what's the play here? The play is to put some flowers in here and a couple benches. It's kind of random to have a little just sitting area fenced in, but I think it's fine. I think it's gonna be fine. You had a smoothie today, mango, orange, and turmeric. Ooh, listen, that reminds me of back in the day when I do believe it was Miss Gwyneth Paltrow who, if not started, certainly furthered the trend of the turmeric latte. Now, I think there are a lot of silly things in the world. I think there are a lot of silly things in the world, but I do love a turmeric latte. I can't guarantee that it does anything for me, but it tastes good. It sure does taste good. I actually don't really know where I want this. I might actually put it there. And I might put one of these here, actually. You were thinking of making one for the first time. What sweetener do I use? I haven't made one in a minute. I used agave, maybe. Probably do something like that. Little agave, little honey, something like that. Okay. If we do like fill this with flowers, I do feel like we need some sort of like path going through here. I almost want to use these, but I don't know if that's gonna be cute. We can try. You do some Lush turmeric latte mixes? Really? I just love a beverage. They're so yummy. Also love a good matcha latte. These are kind of giant spheres for what I'm doing. They're not even spheres, they're circles. But I don't actually hate it. I think this might be cute. Your life revolves around fun drinks. I love a fun drink because like you can make them at home typically, and it just like elevates your day a little bit. You know what I mean? Like when you're reading a book, easy way to make it better, a fun drink. You're doing some work that you don't really want to be doing. Spice up your life with a fun drink. You know, like it's nice. You can make them warm, you can make them iced. You just sippy sip and it's a good day. Okay, Spice Girls. Yeah, we did talk about Spice Girls recently. Bad day, improve it with the fun drink. Good day, celebrate with the fun drink. Exactly, you get it. You're a coffee person, Jessica. I do love coffee. I never appreciated coffee until I was like forced to drink coffee because of working 2 long shifts. And now I love coffee. You love a fun, refreshing, fruity drink. I'm really trying to get into mocktails. I'm gonna be really honest. I feel like that would be so fun. Just becoming a mocktail girly. Mediocre day, fun drink, any kind of day. Okay. Can I find a tree? This tree? This tree? You're a secretary at an elementary school, so you need a coffee. Ah, yeah. Listen. Shout out to all the education workers out there. What a life you lead. I feel like education is one of those things that I would kind of love to get into, but also it's scary. I feel like if I did do education, I would try to do like university stuff, but it's just a lot. My sister teaches at a high school, and it's like, I feel like teachers are so underappreciated. Sticks into the path too much. I might have to do a pink one. Trees. Can't live with them, can't live without them. You're trying to get into the habit of making coffee and enjoying the process, a bit of mindfulness. Oh, yeah, that is nice too. Yeah, a little bit of like a ritual moment, you know? I feel like I've been getting into that the past few... I don't know if someone's knocking or hammering or what. It's just loud. What was I talking about? Oh, I've been trying to get into that the past couple months. Well, I mean, I have been getting into it. The act of kind of having habits that are like rituals, where it's like the process of something that you have to do kind of becomes something that you want to do. I don't know. I've been enjoying it. A little ran. I don't know. Sometimes these fences frustrate me because I feel like there's not a way to make them look good. Couldn't think of anything worse, but big respect to teachers. They're better humans than you. Listen.
I wonder what Jack is doing today.
I think the only thing I would never be able to do is teach middle school. I think it's trauma from when my sister was a middle schooler. I think a lot of middle schoolers are mean because they're like actually realizing that they have autonomy and can be their own person, and they do that by being awful. But my sister was the meanest middle schooler. And now I have absolutely no desire to interact with them. I mean, to be fair, I made it through my brother, who was a middle schooler after my sister, and he was fine. Last time you played was the Tiana update. Have you always been able to have a pink plaza? No, they actually just recently started introducing skins for the Dream Castle and the Central Well area. This one's an even newer edition than the Dream Castle, but we have a few now. We've had one per update for the most part recently, so this is the newest castle you can have, but there was this winter one, there's this Halloween one. Yeah, so we got a couple now. I feel like I need height there, not that. I desperately need to find a way to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, and yet I don't know what to tell you. It's true. I keep seeing reactions for the new season, and it's breaking my heart. My little heart. I mean, I'm not watching the reactions. I'm not a monster. I would not watch them before having watched the thing. I just see their existence. Disney Courtney, hello. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if I actually need those back there, but I'll leave them there for now. You work for Disney? That's cool. I need to do something with this. I kind of want it like over here, but then I think I need something like that. This is frustrating. This beast's flower stall. I'm gonna put the chest close by because this is where I drop the flowers. But I also need to have it decorated. There's only so many places I could put it because of the footprint. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I could pop it in here somewhere, but how much do I want to have to run to get it? And by get it, I mean drop things there. I mean, that's not that bad. Just being a little bit of a drama queen about it. No, even you can't save me. Okay. Need something there. Kind of want the yellow bush. The only thing is, hello. Oh no, I pressed the wrong thing. I forgot we have that. Has anybody been using the, oh my, the group feature? Is that what it's called? Yeah, group mode, where you can just grab a bunch of things and move them around. I do still think it's a cool feature. I just have not personally really used it. Mostly because I forget it exists, which I did expect to happen, to be honest, because I think, oops. Sometimes when we get new things like that, it's super helpful in certain situations, but if you're not using it all the time, it's difficult to remember that you have it. Be able to put anything there. You love the group mode. When do you mostly use it, Sidnerella? Like, when have you found it to be the most helpful? You also forgot it existed. I mean, it was just added this update. So it's not like it's something we've all had for years and collectively forgot about, but I think it's going to take a while for me to consistently remember to make use of it. I'm going to have to do that instead. I know I want some height back there. You didn't even know it existed at all? Yeah, it was just added this update, kitty. Being able to align things after you've already set down multiple items. Oh, that's good. Also moving a large build out of the way for a dream snap when you don't want to tear it down. That's actually really smart. I hadn't thought about that. I guess if you have a biome where you don't really have it decorated, yeah, and then you have a biome you want to use for a dream snap, you could just flop everything over and then move it back. That's a big brain move, actually. I like that. That's just too small to fit this there. I might have to scoot. I might have to scoot it. You use it for deleting largely decorated areas. I feel like I was trying to use it for deleting areas, and it ended up just not quite working for me because there were things that it wouldn't grab. So it ended up just being easier for me to grab the things myself. I'd actually scoot this that way. I want to see if I can... Your Pokemon are playing tag in Pokopia and you can't run quick enough to catch them. Oh my. Listen, the thing about Pokopia, I'm glad everyone's having a great time. I feel like every now and then I see something on social media about Pokopia. I'm like, I don't understand what people are saying. Like, I have no context for it. So people are like, ugh, Bulbasaur wants me to change my humidity level. I'm like, I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? Or people will be saying like, I don't know, like talking about doing something. And I'm just like in the dark, like sitting like Sky Jackson with her legs crossed. Like, okay. I love that for you.
Everyone here is so nice.
I need a fountain tile. That's what I'm looking for. They have habitats you have to create to get them to spawn, but they're very needy. Ah, interesting. I think I put these there. I think that's the move. This area is now, I think, too small to use it for what I had intended on using it for, but, you know, that's fine. I need to go into a building and come back out again to sync the things. You accidentally removed Charmander's toy and he had a meltdown? My. Guess I put another one in the middle. You had to step away from Pokopia for a few days. Were you like too into it, or what was the situation? Or just busy? I really don't want to move it. I think I'm gonna be fine. Abigail. Hello, hello. Let's see how our flower spawns are. We got some. Let's see if we can find them. It's like I spy with my one good eye. Something that's a dandelion. A weed. I'm calling the police. When's the St. Patty's event end? Oh, that one's over, girl. I think that one ended yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. You work from home and started playing instead of working, and then you knew you had a problem. It do be like that. It really, really do. At least you recognized it and were able to step away. That's the important part. Where are the rest of these? There's a blue one. You failed that event? Wait, what do you mean failed? There's no failing. Kitty, you should be able to do, like, you've done the event before, though. You probably have clovers enough. There were no new spawnables this time. There were just a couple new recipes that you should still be able to get. So if you have clovers, you should be good. You didn't craft the last item and not enough resources. Oh no. That one there. No, that's in a planter box. Okay, where am I? I think I'm over here somewhere. Oh, I also could though. I'm so silly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I might actually have them all over there. I was going to say I could just wait for them all to spawn and then pick them all up. I do have them all here anyway. Let's drop you over here. Been working till like 8 or 9 at night and some weekends, so you've been out at the loop. That's fine. I'm sure you're okay with the event. I don't mind popping the flowers in here. Got that little moment. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Here. You'll beg Lucy and Yana and your dream team for some. I'm sure you can grab some, Anthony. I'm sure you'll be able to grab some. And then we got another event that's going to be happening pretty soon, right? I don't know when it's starting. I don't know if they've announced when it's starting, but it's supposed to be this update cycle. So it's got to be sometime soon. We have the egg event. And I think that one is going to have new spawnables. I don't want to find a place to pop these. Pop, pop, pop. There and there. You hate that one, the egg one? Any reason in particular? Did you end up with the infinite egg bushes at one point? What goes here? I need some tables. Still finding eggs from last year? Ma'am, with all due respect, do you use ancient vacuums? Like, how are you still finding things now? Something about that math is not quite mathing. I kind of want to use these because they have the tablecloth. But do we like the blue one? Or do we like the red one? The only thing about the blue one is I don't have an end version. So we'd be able to see the little wood stuff. With the red one, I do have an end version, so we wouldn't have to see that. What do we think? Probably the blue is a little less clashy. Yeah, I think we gotta go with the blue. And then we just cover the end. We pretend it don't what? We pretend it don't exist. Okay. If you go into realms, you do often find purple eggs. You know, I did forget. My apologies. I did forget that they exist in the realms. That is something that I forgot happens. Oh. Clearly doing decorating wrong. My valley is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure your decorating is gorgeous. I'm currently redoing my plaza for the first time in like a year. I'm pretty pleased with the way it's coming together. There are a couple places I'm still a little, but I think it's looking pretty cute, pretty cute. We got to match the pink castle. Honestly, finishing this probably just in time to get another castle in like 3 weeks, but we can enjoy this one while it lasts, I guess. I'll push this back there, I think. And then we can put something there. Ken, hello. Been a while since you caught a stream, just re-enrolled back in school. Majoring in human resources management. Amazing. Congratulations on us starting school again. I hope you're excited. Nice if I could fit that right there, but I can't. Okay. You're still finding eggs and blue marshmallows and buttons. I really don't find too many event items anymore, like long past the event time, unless they're things that you can't pick up with a vacuum. So sometimes, I mean, not now, but I feel like the things that I will find for the longest time after the event are the candy buckets from the Halloween event, because you can't pick those up with the vacuum. Okay, I need to figure out what to put there. I don't think it's gonna be a table. I don't really want balloons. I could put a little trash bin, but I don't think that's classy. Not that this needs to be the most classy, but excited and nervous because you have a husband and daughter now. I mean, I don't have a husband or a daughter, but I could imagine that having a husband and a daughter would make it an additional challenge to be in school. Hi, Joanna. Hello, hello. Excited for whatever castle we get next update. Hoping it's more teal and like the color scheme of colors of the wind. Oh my gosh. Listen. I need like nature castle. I don't know how they're gonna give this to me. I don't know what like the vibe. I should have used this here. Anyway, I don't know how they would do that. I need like a naturey castle, like green and flowers and just Gameloft, please make this happen. Obviously, it doesn't have to be next update, but I wouldn't be mad at it. You're keeping your pink castle until fall. I don't blame you. I am gonna be honest, I've not been great about updating my builds in a timely manner. So there's a non-zero chance that this is just gonna be what the Plaza is for the foreseeable future. That being said, I would like to update it when we get another castle. Just not sure that that's actually in my future. I could do like a double thing, but why? Else, what else? We do have the wheelbarrows. Maybe I could put one of those. Bring some of the little flowery energy in. We have a giant cupcake, but I don't really want that there. What? Oh, I did not mean to click on you. I meant to keep scrolling. Also, thank you everybody who has liked the stream over on YouTube. I appreciate ya. Thank you, thank you. See, I saw this and it made me not mad, passionate all over again. When are we getting Charlotte and Naveen? Wait, what about you, Kitty? My favorite star path so far? My gut reaction is that it would be either the Dapper Delight star path, because I feel like that went really far in making a glade that felt right. It's probably either that one or the Garden of Whimsy star path, because I love the fairy core items in there, but I don't really like the Wonderland items very much. Or I guess the better thing to say is I don't really utilize the Wonderland items very much. I don't really have too big of like a dislike for them necessarily. I just don't use them. A plant. Oh, you liked with all of your 54 accounts? Well, thank you, Kitty. That must have taken you quite some time to switch your login that many times. Yeah. I'm just trying to do a quick scroll and see if there's anything that pops out, but I think we're gonna try one of these two. Hi, Brandy. Hello, hello. Probably will get the castle bundle the week before the update, as you only have a wee bit of moonstones. Ah, yes. It does tend to come out again, like, well, out being to, I can put this down here. Okay. Through the premium shop again right before the update. They've been doing that encore collection thing, right? So I do think probably the castle will be back. Sure. Whatever. the Debbie Ryan hair tuck from Radio Rebel. I've never seen Radio Rebel, but obviously I know that meme. I feel like you can't really exist and not know that meme. So good. It's one of my favorites, much like the Sky Jackson sitting with her legs crossed. I think this space might be too small for a gazebo, which is kind of unfortunate. Because I don't hate the idea of having a gazebo in this spot. Wait a minute. I changed my mind. I do hate it. That's okay. We're allowed to change our minds. One of my favorite YouTubers, Khadija Bow, wrap up their video saying, "Don't forget you can always change your mind because you can." And I feel like that's very empowering. Must be old. You don't get those references. I feel like you would probably know them if you saw them, potentially. There we go. You also love the Garden of Whimsy. It's good. All the fairy core stuff is so good in that star path. Okay, I need to find something to do here. This is... Oh, I'm getting to the part where things are boring. I'll fix it, but things are boring. It's always the random little corners that are difficult for me to fill. I put these like here and enclose this. The only thing is I couldn't probably enclose it because I can't get close to Beast Stall with things, which would make this what I would consider to be a challenge. What do you mean I can't put anything there? The long sigh, the longest sigh. Wait, I can put stuff there. I just can't put, okay. Change of plans. We move you there. We move you somewhere in here. You Googled them. You are indeed old. That's okay. That's okay. Where was I? Not appliances, foliage for the river kit, because we can put these like this way, and then we should theoretically be able to fence along this instead. You can also change your hair, you can change your clothes, you can change your mind. That's just the way it goes. You can and should. And I haven't watched that movie in so long. I don't know if anybody else just sometimes thinks about the fact that Taylor Swift was in that movie for some reason, and also, in fact, wrote that song. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. This is just begging for a bench, of course. It's a good song. I feel like the Hannah Montana movie has so many good songs. There are a lot of just good Hannah Montana songs in general, frankly. Also, Miley. I really liked her most recent album. I I know it's like not new anymore. It hasn't been new for quite some time, but I enjoyed it. It was good. That reference you get, the 25th anniversary. The 20th anniversary, yeah, of Hannah Montana, which is just the most bizarre thing. Like, I don't know. How has it been that long? Who allowed that much time to pass? That's my question. Who do I gotta call? It is 20. It's not 25. Don't put that on all of us yet. Like, we have some time before 25. Whoever sits here is going to be getting a little damp. Okay. You know what? I feel like we didn't make enough commotion about, we as a society. Any of the anniversaries of the Cheetah Girls movies. Also, you know what? I think maybe not everyone forgot this, but my sister reminded me of this. The late great Whitney Houston was a producer on Cheetah Girls 1 and 2, not 3, which is telling. It's certainly telling something. And also on the Princess Diaries movies. Just another thing to say thank you, Miss Whitney, about. And to remember that impossible things are happening every day. I don't like that rug there. We've talked about my thoughts about Cheetah Girls 3, but I was, after talking to my sister about Cheetah Girls for a little bit, thinking about it. You know what? I do feel like as a child, we all make mistakes. As a child, I think one of my mistakes was not realizing that truly, I don't think Galleria was the villain in the first Cheetah Girls movie. They really tried to make us believe that she was. I don't think she was. And also, Chanel really should not have felt bad for going after what she wanted in Cheetah Girls 3. Because, like, realistically, if you have a chance to be an international superstar, why would you not? You know?
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
That is the wonky. We're not talking about that right now, that path. Anyway. This? We thought Galleria was the villain? Yes. I'll own up to it. We, as a society, thought Galleria was the villain. You knew deep down you'd be acting like Galleria, because let's be serious. I feel like I need a bit of a Galleria in my life. I feel like I'm maybe... Oh, this is a good question. Their personalities change so much from movie to movie, but if we're going straight up, first Cheetah Girls, I think I might be...
I hope there aren't any ruffians around.
I'm not an Aqua because she's mean in the first movie. Like, girl, why are you so mean? Maybe a Dorinda. Might have to sit with that for a little bit. It might be a Dorinda. I need a tall tree. The tall trees have such a big footprint, though. What tree has a skinny footprint? The skinny tree, okay. That's fair, kitty. I can't put that there, although I kind of want to put that there. Why did it sound like the clock was chiming "Oh Canada"? I can't be the only one to have heard that. I hate that. He never saw her as a villain because he related to her too much. That's interesting. I feel like sometimes the people that I consider villains are the people I find most similar to myself. Thanks for hanging out, Yana. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Not "Oh Canada." It did! Listen, it really did. What are we putting on the thing? Probably cupcakes, right? Beet sugar sculpture, that's kind of fun. Maybe we'll put one of those. Also, for context, I'm making things to pop on the table in front of the bakery, the confectionery, I mean. Some of the plates look silly. What about some cotton candy? Those cupcakes aren't fun enough. A fairy boot cake? Of course. Listen, that was not any tea or shade to "Oh Canada." I think it's a bop. I just mean, I thought it was strange that the clock sounded like that. To be fair, while I might find it a bop, I know none of the words to it, so. But by all means, if you're Canadian, tell me your opinions about "Oh Canada." Oh my. Minnie Mouse cupcakes. Need another vacuum in Dreamlight Valley that just vacuums everything in the DLC valley, because why do I need 70 vacuums per DLC? It's a lot. It is. I at one point had 1,000,000 missed. I'm low now because I was making a bunch of machines and I've been using them, and it's like, where'd all my mist go? I'm gonna have to grind it again? That's gross. Now, no one ever explained why we have a bowl of eggs. And I feel like we as a community deserve an explanation for that. Oh Canada has 3 versions, French, English, and a bilingual combo version. That's cool. We have the bowl of eggs for Gaston. You know... Sure. I don't know. I actually feel like Gaston gives the type of vibe of a man who wouldn't eat the bowl of eggs because it's pink, though. You know what I mean? They're farm fresh. Well, yes. Put these this way, and then we'll put these mini cupcakes over here. Some Aurora ones and a nice bowl of not cursed cookies. Love a cookie that's not cursed. Don't put Gaston in that box. Listen, I can't be held responsible for this man's behavior. I just call it like I see
Everyone
it.
here has been wonderful.
Happy to hear it, Nala. Now I am second guessing my no balloons policy. I feel like I need something here, like a sign. I feel like we don't have enough signage in this game. What about... what do I want here? Really do not know. Let me pick up this oregano. I could really go for some baked goods right now. I really could. This is my last archway? These are craftables too, aren't they? That's a shame. Definitely spaghetti. Oh, silly me. I have a whole spaghetti fence. Why didn't I think to use that? Why did they give... I'm mad all over again. Why did they give us that spaghetti furniture? I hate it.
Meeting someone like you gives me hope.
Hope for what? Hi, Jeannie. Welcome in. Hope for what? Now you're craving those pastry dessert things that are shaped like real fruit. Wait, what? I don't know what that is. For the bit, the spaghetti thing? No. Listen, I love a good bit as much as the next person. I literally was just talking to my partner this morning about how I gave him a weird voice on that I never give him on stream the other day when I was talking about something he said. And we were talking about doing a bit where every time I talk about him or like imitate him, I give him a different accent now. I love a bit. I don't think any bit will convince me to make a spaghetti fence in my valley. Y'all can clip that and call me out if I ever make a spaghetti fence, but... not the possibilities are endless. Banned immediately. I'm sorry. The possibilities... this must be stopped. What lives here? Let me know what we should put there. Also, I suppose there. Also, I suppose I should make another archway for over here. Ugh. Everything is so difficult. Okay. Arch, arch, arch. I think they're craftables anyway. Only one way to find out. Not the spaghetti! Not the spaghetti. I forgot we have this. That's fun. Yes, romantic arch. Make 10 of them. Okay.
If you smell something, it was.
Bye. What should we play? Oh, wait, that reminds me. What should we play on our member stream on Friday? Which reminded me, I have some YouTube memberships I can gift. Let me see if I can pull that up. We stay having YouTube make this the most difficult thing to do. Like, appreciate you for giving me memberships I can gift, but why does it have to be this way that I have to go to give it? Let me see. Membership gifting. Bloop. It should work. We should play date everything. You know, you're probably right. You're probably right. Well, I was thinking about playing date everything. So not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, the 28th. I was planning on... Well, now I found out that my sister's birthday is that day. So I need to check. Well, I mean, it's not her birthday, but it's her birthday party. I have to figure out what time that's going to be. But I was planning on doing a like variety stream where we just play kind of a bunch of games as a sort of like 20,000 subscribers celebration. I was gonna play date everything then, but we could also play Detroit. I can't really play till I get a new capture card because the audio sync lag was too big of a problem. But also welcome to the new channel members. Oh yes, it did gift them. Don't forget to check your membership benefits, including access to our member streams and cute emotes and all that kind of stuff. I was thinking of doing like town to city on the member stream. I don't know. I also do want to kind of play Cult of the Lamb again. We didn't play this week. I do enjoy a bit of Cult of the Lamb. We got some babies cooking, which is always good. We could play It Takes Two together. You own it. Maybe. I didn't finish It Takes Two. I started it with my partner, but we just never finished it. Oh, I apologize. A yawn overtook me. I wonder if I set up a little... Might be kind of silly there. I was thinking of a little, like, picnic spot. It would be a little random to have here. What a picnic. I'm looking at the dress in the window. I'll think about it. I guess if we put a gazebo, we could put a picnic table under it, and that's a little less random than having just a blanket set up. Especially if we set it up with like a couple... Let's see. Interesting. Interesting. Gonna put these off to the side, but they don't really fit as well as I thought. Window shopping and lunch sounds good. I mean, it's not the worst. It's just one outfit to look at, though. Wait, what about not DDV? How do I do this? Just push it back up against the cliff a little bit more. Behind the bushes, overlooking the peaceful meadow. Oh, this? I just have some benches back there. Well, that's closed off. But I just have a little bench. Because in my mind, this is usually a cool place to, like, sit and see what's going on in the meadow. So I usually end up putting chairs and stuff over here for people. Coral Island? I don't know. I haven't played Coral Island in a long time. I think we were trying to get a bunch of crops from under the sea. Oh, what my first stream game was. It was Coral Island, I think. I do believe it was. I think I put out a Dreamlight Valley video, and then I think Coral Island dropped in early access, so I played Coral Island. And then I think that same week, we got the Scar update, and that was my first Dreamlight Valley stream. I don't know if that VOD is even available anymore. I think I got embarrassed by it and put it on private, but... yeah, I was missing what people were talking about.
This place really shows that everybody's special in their own way.
Oh, you were going to suggest a fun throwback by playing the first stream game. Yeah, I was thinking about some of the old games that I played. Well, not old, but like the games that I played early on the channel that I haven't played in a while. At one point, I played Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon on stream. That might have been one of the first games that I just like picked up and randomly tried on the channel. I played like one stream of it ever, but then I played the whole game in my free time. I really enjoyed it. I have been thinking about trying to play Stardew again, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, I don't know, I still feel like a bad cozy gamer for having not played a significant amount of Stardew.
I have so many amazing neighbors.
I love that for you, Mirabelle. Star-oo is what? Not Star-oo. Listen, the people love Stardew. The people being the OG cozy gamers. Where is a picnic table? I know I passed one. I don't think that was the one I wanted. Lilo and Stitch, Lilo and Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. Y'all, the worst thing has just happened to me. I remembered I still have to work out after this. No! Oh my gosh. Why did I put it off till after stream? I just want to go home, climb in bed with two Toblerones, and go to sleep. I've never even had a Toblerone before. I just love Psych. Animal Crossing, listen, I can't go into my Animal Crossing save because much like my real life house, it probably has cockroaches and I can't do that. Workout Schmirkout is crazy. How silly is it to have a rug in the middle of nature? I think I answered that question for myself by asking how silly it is to have a rug in the middle of nature. Not the IRL cockroaches. Listen, we're getting our apartment fumigated or whatever on Monday. So hopefully not for long, but it's rough out here, y'all. I wish you all a wonderful 2026 and never moving into an apartment that is infested with roaches before you move in and only realizing once you move in. It's not great. It's not cute or quirky. It's just sad. I sleep in a tent. Listen, this is not Tink's pity party hour. I'm fine. I have a tent I can sleep in and I'm good. You think the rug is cute? Reminds you of laying out a big blanket in a park? Ah, yes. I do love that. You had that issue in your last apartment. They tried forever to get rid of them and nothing worked. One was on you one time. I would simply pass away. I have not had one on me. My partner had one on him. I briefly moved into my sister's house to get away from them, but then we got a mosquito net tent for our bed, and now I feel a little bit better about it. When I get like the creepy crawly feeling, I just go in there. They like pretty much only come out at night. But so I'm like, I don't see them during the day, which is the only way I'm surviving. But it just sucks because we moved because we lived in a place that was so noisy. We had a gym underneath us and our above neighbors were just very loud and not very courteous whatsoever. But then it's like, dang, I would have stayed there if I knew this trade-off was bugs. Wait, don't say what? We're getting a raid. What a wonderful time for a raid. Welcome in, Oscar's Cozy Corner and friends. How are you all doing today? Thank you for dropping that link, Kitty. Everyone go check out Oscar. Oscar has wonderful streams, a wonderful community, and probably no bugs. Welcome to the bug chat is crazy. Don't say that. We want them to stay. Tialda, welcome in. How are you? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Today we were checking out Reset. Now I'm doing a little bit of decorating in my plaza. And we're not talking about bugs. How was stream? What were you all up to? Wait, I saw you were doing like Reset stuff, tutor boot. What's the vibe? What's our feeling about the premium shop? Because I certainly have thoughts. I'm truly okay, Kaylee. Like, I'm fine. It's one of those things that's annoying, but like, it is what it is. Know where there's none of those at your apartment, you know? That is true. Living a Kuna Matata lifestyle? Stop. You know what? Maybe what I need to do is romanticize my life. Maybe listen, it's actually meant to be. We're wearing a Giselle dress. I think maybe I need to step into my Giselle happy little working song era. And that's, you know what? Sometimes all you need is a little bit of perspective. And I think I found mine. I think I found mine. Okay, I need to cook something for the picnic table. What do we eat on a picnic in the plaza? In our pink plaza picnic? Maybe beignets. Biscuits. Afternoon tea. Probably. I think, put that on another table, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. Good call, good call. You can already guess Oscar's booting the watering can. Listen, I feel like Oscar and I tend to have fairly similar views on many things that pop up re Dreamlight Valley, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. A beautiful afternoon tea. Delicious. I would like any UK people in the chat to tell me if you're an afternoon tea person, and if so, what do you have as part of your afternoon tea, and also, is it the best thing to ever exist? Also, is it a daily occurrence or like just a little something special every now and then? Basically, how urgently do I need to move there? Too spenny? Oh, is it like, okay, is afternoon tea the brunch of the UK? Like, do people go out and it's like one of those girly pop things? You know? I live in a big brunch place where people love to go to a brunch, and it's expensive. You never go for afternoon tea? It's very posh. Interesting, interesting. You think it's probably the brunch equivalent? You have a nice British tea spot there. That's nice. If an American person were to show up where you live, not you, Kitty, the British people, how much would you laugh at them for for trying to go to an afternoon tea? Like, is it a very like touristy thing, or is it a just like a why are you spending money on that kind of thing? I love hearing about what people think of us. Oh my goodness. Now, I have a question. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. What in the ever-living anything is Greg's sauce roll? What does that mean? If you don't mind me asking. Forget Greg's, you had a McGriddle today and it changed your life. Wait, a McGriddle, like, isn't that the McDonald's breakfast sandwich that has like the pancake as the We are so silly for this. Anyway, isn't it the breakfast sandwich where the bun of the sandwich is a pancake with syrup pockets? Sometimes I really wonder who allowed us to be this way. A Greg's sausage roll? See, that still doesn't make it. Is Greg a person? Is Greg's a restaurant? See, when I read Greg's, I said, that's gotta be fancy eggs. I don't know. Like, that's gotta be fancy eggs. Oh, you all just got McGriddles this week. The original founder, Mr. Greg, of a place called Greg's? Okay. Did we talk about the CEOs eating their burgers? Was that something we discussed here, or was that something that I kept to myself? It's sausage meat wrapped in crispy pastry. Okay. I don't know what... Okay. I can kind of picture what that is. I feel like here we have like breakfast corn dogs that aren't called breakfast corn dogs, but it's basically like breakfast sausage wrapped in like we love wrapping things in pancakes, basically. Is it similar to that, just like a crispy pancake? Please Google a Greg sausage roll. Okay, I will. After I place these.
I hope Boo's doing okay.
Speaking of weird food and bugs, what? Out there in the Pacific Northwest, there's an ice cream joint that puts bugs in ice cream for protein. Listen, that surprises me zero. I lived in the Pacific Northwest for a small amount of time. Y'all are weird out there. I mean that mostly as a compliment. But y'all are weird. Reg sausage roll. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's like a sausage hot pocket. I don't know that I've ever had one of these, but I've seen one of these before. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
You know something?
You're about to get
Can't
offended?
remember
Wait,
the last
about the
time I had
Pacific
so many
Northwest
great
thing? No. I like it. Like, I feel like in another life, I would live in Portland. Maybe not even another life. Maybe even this life if my partner didn't hate the West Coast. But I feel like also it just like, it's like there are a lot of people, like a lot of places where if you're from there, you're probably weird. And that's not bad. It's just the way that it is. Like, if you're not me trying to offend everybody. I was about to list a place. I don't need to do that. But like, yeah. It's just true.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
Wait, why are you confused and concerned? We do what? It's kind of iconic to have a fountain outside of your shop.
It's
Offending
so
the
great to have
ice
friends
cream
you can count
community? I think it's not out of pocket to say that I personally would never ask for bugs in my ice cream. If that's what y'all want to do, if you like it, I love it. It just couldn't be me. Oh, sausage rolls? I've never had a sausage roll. When would I? No. Why would I have had a sausage roll? I want this to be closer. Everyone is super weird in their own way, but it's great. I mean, basically, yes. They sell them here in the US. I know, but I've never like had one. Okay, there are a lot of things that are sold places that I've just never had.
It's so great to have friends.
I don't feel like sausage rolls are sold widely enough at like a volume, like enough of a volume that they're unavoidable. At least none of the places that I've lived. Not even like the smaller square ones. No. You can't live in Portland either. You prefer the more local neighborhood areas, but you love the diversity throughout the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I used to live in Tacoma, Washington, which is not Portland by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely Pacific Northwest. Well, I guess I wasn't like in Tacoma. I was around about Tacoma. Not I feel so sorry for you. Wow. Not Tacoma. It's fine there. When you think of a sausage roll, you think about a pancake wrapped pork sausage. Yeah, a breakfast corn dog. I don't know that those actually have names, but it's a breakfast corn dog. Wait, I forget. Do y'all have corn dogs in England? I feel like we've had this conversation before. The to corn or not to dog, you know?
Okay, listen, don't take on too much.
I know it's not corn nor pancake. I understand what a sausage roll is. But I feel like, I don't know. Is a sausage roll specifically a breakfast thing? Because if I hear the word sausage, actually, that's a lie. Actually, is it a lie? I feel like if we're just talking about sausage, to me, it's mostly a breakfast thing immediately. Like the initial instinct is we're talking breakfast. Granted, there's non-breakfast sausage, but usually if you're talking about that, you're specifically talking about like hot sausage or like a bratwurst. Sausage, I think, is reserved for breakfast convo. You don't have corn dogs? Isn't it like a deep fried sausage? What you do? A corn dog is a hot dog wrapped in cornbread on a stick. I would say it's like carnival food, but it's mostly just like kid food. Not that you can't enjoy one as an adult, although I don't recall enjoying a corn dog as an adult. I probably would. I don't know. A corn dog is something to me, though, that feels like it needs a condiment, but I don't like condiments. So therefore, I feel like they're not really in my personal, like, food repertoire. You have a lot of frozen options for corn dogs, but a fair few Korean corn dog places. I've never had a Korean corn dog before. I need something here and I don't know what it's going to be. You love garlic aioli with it? I know this is, well, I don't know. I feel like if I were to ask Gordon Ramsay any question, I would say, how wrong is it to consider aioli to be fancy mayonnaise? Like, how culinarily incorrect is it to consider aioli fancy mayonnaise? Because I don't like mayonnaise, therefore I don't think I would like aioli because I consider it fancy mayonnaise. Aioli is different, but is it different enough? I know it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. Different enough? I don't think so. Who's laughing evilly? Is that Tigger? I need to look this up. How is aioli different from mayonnaise. I also don't trust the way it's spelled. That is a personal issue. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the thing. It's technically different, I suppose. Why am I trusting Reddit? Anyway, get better sources, Tink. Get better sources. Hmm. 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 I think it depends on where you're getting it. Because I think technically from my very limited outside of Reddit research,
Kids
a
will
lot of American made aiolis are kind of fancy mayonnaises. But technically an aioli is different. But we all know that here in the US, we don't necessarily do things technically correct, but we'll still call them something as though they are technically correct. I might leave this one open. You have to make it, you make your own. Maybe I'll make one.
What a nice day.
I don't know. It's not even just the fancy mayonnaise of it all. It's also, I don't know. There's something about like creamy consistency condiments that I'm like,
I hope the time
I don't
here
like it.
brings honor to my
Why is it thick? You know?
family.
Simply put, why is it thick? That's my question. If you have an answer for me, I will listen. I don't know what to put under here. You don't like mayo, but you do love ranch. I'm not a ranch fan. Like, ranch dressing, but sometimes I can do ranch flavoring. Specifically, like, this is such a nostalgic thing for me. My grandma, we've talked about this on stream before, I feel like, and if we haven't, I don't know how we haven't. My grandma would always make the little like cheese pepper balls where it's essentially like cream cheese that you mix with ranch seasoning, and you make it into a ball, a sphere, and then you roll it in coarse ground pepper, and then you have it with like cheese, or not cheese, it is cheese. You have it with like crackers
What a
and stuff.
nice day.
You love all the condiments, all the sauces. Listen, I know my life would be easier if I like this. I feel like there's a monologue. What is the monologue that I'm thinking of? It's like, oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's almost like Jughead's I'm Weird Riverdale monologue, but not. But the energy is similar. I can't think of it right now, which is unfortunate. I would have given a really wonderful dramatic performance of it.
There are so many nice people here.
I can't have that there. The internet makes it seem like Americans are 100% obsessed with ranch. I mean, some are. My sister is. She's definitely one of those people. People put condiments on weird things too. Like, no offense, as I'm about to say something offensive, I don't trust you if you put ketchup on eggs. You know what? I don't trust you even more if you put ketchup on mac and cheese.
This village is
We're gonna have to talk, because what is that? You can recite the Jughead thing. No, I didn't want to do the Jughead thing. I was thinking of something else. I just couldn't. I couldn't actualize it. Thoughts on pickles? I do like a pickle, but pickles are like roller coasters. I have to be in the mood for one. I'm not gonna eat a pickle on any given Friday. Like, I have to be fiending for a pickle to want a pickle, you know? I don't know what to do with this. I guess I could just do something like that. Do I want to? Love a super dilly pickle. If I'm having a pickle, it better be dill. What is it? The bread and butter pickles or something? What is that? Why do they taste like that? You also like ketchup on mac and cheese? Oh no! It goes against what you said earlier about not liking ketchup. No. It's not for me. Oh my goodness, we've been here for ages. Doing what, I ask? Talking about not much. But that's okay. I only realized because my partner's calling me because he's on his way home. But we've made some progress. That's nice. We've made some progress. That's nice. Kind of path heavy over by Beast's flower stall. I don't love that, but I do love some tomato soup. Tomato soup is delicious. Are you all soup with a sandwich people, or do you like soup by itself? I don't mind soup by itself. My partner will only eat soup if he also has a sandwich. It's like, I get that some soups are maybe not hearty enough, but some soups got a lot going on. Like, we don't need to supplement. You'll have a side of bread and dip it. That's fair. I mean, I think it's probably different if I'm like going out someplace. If I'm going out someplace and there's like bread with the soup, that's fine. But if I'm like at home, the soup's enough for me. Soup and sandwich is a weird concept to you, really? A French dip makes sense, but not like a bit with chicken noodle or something. Yeah, I feel like soup in a sandwich is like a big thing. I don't hate it. I'm not against soup in a sandwich. I just feel like it's not a necessity for me. Like, the soup is enough for me. If there's also a sandwich, incidentally, sure. But I'm not going to specifically look for a sandwich because I'm not satisfied enough with the soup. Depends on the type of soup. That's fair. If it's purely like a liquidy soup, like a tomato soup, I'm more inclined to have a sandwich than if it's like a heartier soup, like a chicken noodle or something. Sometimes you want to chew food and sometimes you want to drink it. I mean, it do be that way, I guess. You're not wrong. Talking about tomato soup, or talking about soups and sandwiches makes you want a tomato soup with grilled cheese. Well, yes, that is an elite combo.
I happen to be the world's most powerful wizard.
I love that for you, Merlin. I feel like probably, though, if you were the world's most powerful wizard, you wouldn't need to go around proclaiming to be such to everybody. It's giving fragile ego. Which is kind of the name of the game this week. Also, we fixed the forgetting not Merlin. You're right about that. Merlin might have helped a little bit. But it was mostly us. Bam, 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 bam. Okay.
Well, I've certainly got...
We're mostly done with the plaza. I think I just have some final little, like, finishing touch things I need to do. But it's mostly done. And I feel happy with it.
I've never been somewhere so magical.
Especially this part. I think this is the best part. But look at me! I'm not certain YouTube Studio is doing a weird thing. But if I am still here, I'm gonna go ahead and see if anybody else is streaming and we'll share some of the raid love. Okay. Redirect. Who's playing? Who's playing? I'm back. Okay, I'm not sure why I popped away. We're gonna go see Opal catching up on some Valley work in Dreamlight Valley. So please pop by, say hey to Opal if you have the time. I'll be back with a member stream on Friday, so pop by if you're a channel member. Not sure what we're going to be doing yet, but we're going to be having fun. And then back to normally scheduled programming Sunday, although Monday I'll be gone, but I'll post my schedule on Saturday or Sunday. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you really soon. Goodbye, everybody.